Shemai GTA chums, we have a great car for you this week, some great free cars. This is the prize ride, the Ocelot Jaguar, and you can get it just by doing the prize ride challenge. Only place number 1 in a Pursuit Series race for 4 days in a row. That's because it's a very good car, and it's very difficult to achieve as well. That I just did my first place today by cheating because I was going to get second place. So you pause the exit. It's the same as getting a solo session, basically, in order to win, guaranteed, as in you clear everyone out of the race. Anyway, this is my customization, which is far better than that one, which is rubbish. And I'm going to show you another excellent customization right now, because this car has some very good customization, but it also has some very good performance. It's in the sports class, so you might not race it, you might race it, you may do, but it's not top, but it's not far off. Okay, so we need to decide the color. So they've gone for blue, so we're probably going to go for red, I think. Shafter purple looks excellent with this car, but we're going to choose something else. White looks great as well with that livery. I should probably choose the livery first, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to find something that suits the red. This is standard red, and that is Torino. Nope. Formula red. I quite like standard red, but formula red, there's a bit of a tinge to it that I like. So we're going to go with formula red, even though it's more expensive. It has a bit of a nice tinge to it. Secondary colour, we've got the carbon black on the secondary. Let's have a little wee look. Okay, the secondary is colouring up the roof, you see that? So we could go for a bluish silver, that could work. But what about just plain white? Is that too garish? Maybe frost white, maybe ice white. Yeah, frost white is the one to go for, I think. Yes. Okay, trim colour. Now this is nice, it colours up this little section here. Shadow silver looks great already. And I think I'm going to leave it the same. I'll go for a black. So there's the black. Yeah, let's go for the black, that looks great. Crew emblem goes on the door. Right, we've not talked about liveries. So this is already a great livery. Plain stripes is good, but let's see if there's anything else. Terroil. A lot of racing ones, but the best livery, of course, is not the Fukaru. Well, maybe it would be actually. In this red, that Fukaru does look good, but better than that is the Wasabi Kitty. That is the best livery for this car. That is the one you should choose. And this car belongs in the Wasabi Kitty, the Princess Robot Bubblegum livery garage. But unfortunately, I need to I do these videos which ruin it entirely. Get rid of the livery then, because without a livery, it looks great. Even a clean build looks amazing on this car. It's the Jaguar XE special variants, Project 8, I think. All the upgrades are done to the max, by the way. So this is stock bumpers, which look amazing. We can put something more aggressive on. You know what, I've not done the exposed intercooler. I feel like I can do it now. I feel safe enough to do that. Canards doesn't really suit it massively, but if we're going to go for it, maybe the lip, the carbon lip kind of thing, just to add a bit of extra detail on the back end, maybe. Engine is upgraded, so exhaust. We don't have a lot of options here. The stock exhaust is very, very good. So we're going to go back to that. Fenders. Okay, we've got the bolt-on fenders in the secondary kind of colour, or we can get the carbon. The carbon matches up with that carbon bit there, but we're not going to do that because I think it looks better in red. Grill. We've got the bespoke grill. Standard grill looks amazing. Gotta be honest now. I think standard is probably the best one, or that secondary colour. Painted lip, that's the one. Bonnet, lots and lots of options here. This is a great clean build bonnet, double vented. That is an amazing aggressive one, the drift intake. I am tempted by it. If I go for it, I'm going to go for it now, aren't I? Or never. But let's do it. Why not? I'm never going to go for it otherwise if I don't go for it on this red build. Because it's not got a livery. I think it offers something else. Lights. What have we got? We've got the plate is done. Yeah. V-spray roof. So this is where we've got the stock roof, which is the secondary colour. I could go carbon, and yeah, I've got to be honest, I went a bit too brave with that secondary colour, didn't I? Carbon looks better. Sorry, I've just completely bum steered you with that secondary. Spoiler, again, this is a very good spoiler. There's not much that's going to beat it. Gives you a bit of a traction bonus, I think. But let's have a look. It's got that we want to do that secondary colour though, don't we? Bring it in there somewhere. So what I'm thinking is secondary street wing is the way to go, maybe, or something more muted. I mean, that has carbon and the secondary colour, but it's too high. So actually, the low level wing is very good. I'm gonna go with that one. Nice. Suspension, you need to do competition to make it the best it can possibly be performance-wise. And the turbos is all in there as well. Oh, what about the skirts? Have we done that? Okay, we've got the secondary. I was tempted to glance it into a carbon look to bring that carbon edge all the way around to the back. You know, I'm still tempted by it. We have the secondary on the wing just to add something different, but I'm going to put the carbon, I think. And that is the one to go for, the carbon skirts. Okay, suspension. So we're nearly there now. Now, these wheels are very good. They're one of the best in the entire game, the Super Lux. So I'm going to stick with them for that reason. But I'm going to change the colour, make it white is what I'm thinking, but white may be too much. If not white, it's going to be black. So let's just have a look at that. How does white look? What do you think? I think it works. I mean, we could go for a grey, but no, I think white sticks with that kind of white edging there to make it nice. But tyre design, we are going to change that. We're going to go for a, can you guess? The Fuckaroo white. Best tyre design. Tyre smoke, we've got red, ideal. Okay. Windows, limo them to make it look amazing. And I think that is the best option for this particular car. Good customization, I think you'll agree. This costs 900 grand to 1.2 million. But the best thing of all is the engine sound. So it's going to be daylight outside, because I've planned that. Let's have a look at the lights just quickly before we talk about the engine sound. So those, I think you'll agree, look very good. They suit the car. But let's listen to the engine now. Now, does that not sound like one of the best engine sounds in the entire game? Sorry about that, dude. Because it's got that growly sound to it, that kind of rough around the edges kind of feel, and that's what this car is. It's more of a drag race because it's so fast in the acceleration, but you can race it as well. It's just that on the corners there's a little bit of drift to it. Nice rear wheel drive car, but I think you can manage it with a bit of feathering of the accelerator. Come on, mate, get out of my way. How is that? You know, it's still got a good decent amount of grip as well. So let's go to the right here, down my favourite area, and see how we go. Maybe we'll go to the Princess Robot Bubblegum Garage. Actually, no, we won't. We won't have time. But, sorry. You can tell this has a great look to it. There's a great feel to it in the way it drives. You can win drag races in it. You can probably win races in it as well against people who aren't very good at racing, or people who have slightly lesser cars. Anyway, this is a great car. This is one of my favourites in the entire game. Definitely one of my favourite four-door cars. I know some people out there who aren't car fans won't like it, but if you're a car fanatic, this is an essential for your garage. And definitely if you like Jaguar, the Jaguar Land Rover franchise, definitely 100% guaranteed. And you can do a backflip there, a spin. That was a bit of breakdancing. Anyway, any questions, drop them down below. But this is one of the best builds out there. Obviously not as good as the Princess Robot Bubblegum build. That is the only one you should go for. But for me, I'm just doing this for the video. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.